So as we come out the top end of Barnard Castle, we turn left to head our way down into Teesdale. But not much further along here, you can see the building on the right in the distance there with the little spikes on the top. That is Glaxo, and it was a huge, probably still is, a huge employer, now known as GlaxoSmithKline, or GSK, producing the drugs to keep us alive and well. Now I'm going to take a slight diversion just at this junction coming up, and there's a reason for it which shall be divulged very soon. It takes us into a little hamlet, for want of a better phrase, called Kininvie. And if you were coming from the Staindrop end into Teesdale, you would pass through Kininvie. Strange, none of them that I contacted. Anyhow, we're here at Kininvie. You see this farmhouse on the left at the crossroads. That used to be the little village or hamlet pub, and it was through that door there on the left that we went through, that door. And as a 16-year-old had my first bottle of Newcastle Amber Ale, not brown ale but amber ale. And with my dad being the local police sergeant, I did have to be very careful. Another guy with me called Pinkney. That's just come into the memory banks. That is the significance for Kininvie for me. That's where I had my first bottle of Newcastle Amber Ale as a 16-year-old. Didn't realise back then, of course, I'd be walking into the house stinking of beer. Have you been drinking? No. Happy, innocent days. Look at the view there. This is where the stunningness starts to happen. It's an area that you've just got to cruise around nice and slowly. You've just got to take your time. Being in the country, it isn't an area for you head down, your arse in the air and go as fast as you can. You've got the gravel on the roads, round the bends, you've got sheep that have escaped the fields, and you've got the older generation that can't judge your speed. So at this little copse of woods, just on the edge of here, is the house I've wanted to buy for the last 40 years. And the reason being is, it's the last house on the left here. It's that one. And it has bay windows looking over that. Imagine waking up and being able to look over that. As we go down Eggleston Bank, I'm already horizontal with memories flooding through my memory banks. Now, having come down the bank, going down the outskirts of Eggleston, but just a little bit further down here on the left is where I'm going to pull in. And there's a reason that I've pulled in. 42 years ago, I used to come down this track. And if you bought the Northumberland book, you'll have read about Keel to Water. Bringing water from all the way up in Northumberland for industry down at Teesdale. So we used to hare ass up and down this lane. In our souped up cars. So this is bringing some memories back, I'll tell you. This is where the water was due to come out, to go into the River Tees for the industry. And 42 years ago, I used to walk and work around here, driving my little train in and out. Inside there is a whacking great tunnel. And the crazy part about it is it was never used. We used to bring the trains, there's the River Tees there, so we used to well, it was electric trains, so we used to bring the trains and then go in there, and the tunneling machine at the end, same kind that's been digging the new underground system in London. And we used to go right in. I think anywhere between half an hour and an hour it used to take us to get to the head. And at 17 I was taking home between £200 and £300 a week, and that was in 1974-75. Well, more 75 than 74. It's the first time I've been down since I left. Quite a few ghosts in my head walking down here. Quite a few ghosts indeed.